Okay, so great news. Roblox Store is finally updated. If you're like me, you probably logged on the Roblox today and saw that the modifiers update is officially out. You may have also seen that there's brand new badges. If you go to the About section and scroll all the way down, you'll actually find 2 new badges. We've got Not 5 Stars and Hotel Heck. Now, how you access this update is you want to go into the game, and down here in the bottom right, you're going to see a little icon. This is the modifiers icon. You're going to click that, and it's going to bring up this menu here. Now, you're probably looking at this, and you're like, oh my god, this looks so complicated. There's so many options, so many numbers. What is going on? Let me break it down for you. So essentially, each one of these are modifiers. You can select as many or as few as you want, and they each do different things. First off, you're going to notice that some of these modifiers either increase the amount of knobs you get per game, and some of them decrease the amount of knobs you get per game, depending on if it makes the game harder for you or easier. So for example, there's this modifier called More Stuff, and it makes it so that more items can be found. It makes the game easier, so it decreases the amount of knobs you get by 50%. Now, on the flip side, there's a modifier that makes it so that non-essential items and pickups are just gone. They're not in the game anymore, and it actually gives you 15% more knob. Now, if you're wondering how this ties back into the new badges, the Not 5 Stars and the Hotel Heck badge, well, for the Not 5 Stars badge, which actually, funny thing here, it's actually a picture of El Goblino leaving a bad Google review for the hotel. Apparently, El Goblino is a Karen. Well, in order to get this badge, you're going to need to complete Roblox doors with a 50% modifier or higher. So, for example, there's a modifier here. It's called Room for More. All entities from the rooms have a chance to attack. It gives you plus 20% to your knobs, but it also adds the room entities into the normal game. But we need 50%. So, like, sure, maybe we want the rooms entities into the game. Well, we could also do this here. This is another 10%. Snare spawns in multiples throughout the floor. So now we're at 30%. Here's a modifier here. You really can run. Seek's chase will be longer and start earlier. That's another 10%. Here's a fun one. Last few breaths. Enter with 50% max health. So that's 10%. Added with all the other ones I just selected, I now have 50%. So if I create this, and yes, your friends can play with you and start up this match, well, you can see right there on the right side of my screen, there's the 4 modifiers that are activated, and I can press tab to, well, look at that and also disable it. So there they are right there. And you can see, well, now Snare is actually in the main game. They're no longer just in room 90 to 100. But if we go back into the lobby here, bring up the modifier list, and yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Creekrat, what happens if you enable all the modifiers at one time? Well, stay tuned.